Hello everybody, you know me. Okay, no you don't, but you know who I am. I am Issa J, your Smarks Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion, and alongside me as always
is Liam Landry, and we're going live tonight to give our reactions to a Impact pay-per-view, Hard to Kill.
Exactly. Right now the first match of the night is Madman Fulton taking on Ken Shamrock.
Yes.
So that's the first one that's going to happen right now. If you watched our first video of the day, our podcast
Shooting with
video,
the Smoky family.
Yes, episode 57, you would see that at the end of the video, I threw a curveball to Liam here. I said, let's do a predictions contest, but not for the championship, but instead for the advantage in the Royal Rumble.
For a Rumble prediction challenge video.
Exactly. Happening on the 26th of January, I believe. So right now I have Madman Fulton with 8 confidence points. Liam here has Madman Fulton with 1 confidence point. And yeah, so that's what's going down right now. So so I have a lot of points in this one.
Yes. Okay, starting off, a lot of unnecessary damage there taken by Madman Fulton.
He's a lot bigger than I thought he'd be.
Yes, he is quite big. But Ken Shamrock, he's got the skills, knows what to do it. I mean, he was in UFC back before they had weight classes. I'm sure he had to fight a lot of guys bigger than him in real fights. And the believability. Not really sure what Madman Fulton is trying to do here. Was going full grapple? If I was him, I'd be getting some distance, really. Using your long limbs to your advantage by taking strikes, and also not going on the ground with Ken Shamrock. That would probably have been a better idea. Yes. As now Ken Shamrock's trying to put him into a arm bar. So I'm trying to get him onto the ropes. I was calling for the rope break.
But yeah, so if anyone is unaware of what we mean by confidence points, it is a system taken by Going in Raw, their system. We decided to adopt it ourselves. It's where you count how many matches are in the show and you assign how confident you are in your prediction, that amount of confidence points.
So we had 8 matches, which means that 8 is the highest possible confidence points, and 1 is of course the lowest.
Exactly, and you get the prediction right, you get the points. You get the prediction wrong, you don't get anything.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, this match definitely has big implications for myself.
I would have won mostly because I felt like they could have just thrown a curveball in and give a victory to him instead of Ken Shamrock.
Right.
I think it would logically go more to Madman Fulton. He kind of modified Cobra Clutch, but doesn't let you properly lock it in because Ken Shamrock's blocking it.
Right. I think this is the first time in our confidence points we have like very few, like only 8. So except for when we did the one prediction for TakeOver Cardiff, where there's only 5 or 6 matches, this is definitely the least amount we've ever had to do so far.
Yes. We're not doing a WWE pay-per-view marathon.
Man, just think what WrestleMania is going to be like.
Probably would be good just to put 2 seasons now. I'm just thinking about it. So it's just not that long. My only problem is that I'm pretty sure it just probably turned into like 2 6-hour days.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think they're gonna be like shorter days. Mm-hmm. Like I don't think it's gonna be like 2 4-hour days or something like that.
Right.
I think it's just gonna be like 2 very long pay-per-views. So that's why I think it's mostly a futile effort. But great catch there by Madman Fulton. But
yeah, very good catch and a crazy top rope dive by Ken Shamrock. This man's like in his 60s. He shouldn't be doing top rope dives.
I would say 60s.
Maybe 50s.
Yeah.
But he's an older dude. He's still ripped though. Nice
knee strikes?
Yeah, very nice knee strike, but nice little suplex. Not like a full suplex. He grabbed him and just went out the way.
Yeah.
Like a sidestep suplex.
Mm-hmm. And but yeah, Ken Shamrock coming back has had a lot of aerial maneuvers.
To his arsenal?
Yes.
And for an older guy, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some older wrestlers, they really go in and still do a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever talk to you about when I saw Gangrel?
No.
Yeah. Saw Gangrel at a local indie show. He had a main event against the champion, the heel champion. And he really went all out. I mean, he didn't do a lot of super, like, big maneuvers. Mm-hmm. But he was like taking bumps onto the floor, like no padding, like multiple back bumps, and it's like he's still going real hard for a guy like with his age and prestige. It's like he could have gotten away with so much less, like what some other like older wrestlers do. But he really went all out. He was really going hard. He was getting the crowd in there, making sure that they stayed in there, invested. Like I said, just taking the bumps on the floor, going, full blast for the indie show. So really good on Gangrel there. He didn't half-ass anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Still looking good. Still doing all the things he would be able to do back then. I mean, he wasn't like a high flyer or anything back then, so it's not like
right.
He was a brawler, but still, he was doing all the things he did back then, and that's real good. That's real cool.
Mm-hmm. The match definitely slowed down a bit. Now it's just methodical stuff going on with Madman Fulton.
Yeah, I mean it's another piece in the match.
Mm-hmm.
Can't just be all high speed. You have to slow down sometimes.
And a choke slam
by grabbing him in the butthole.
At least it wasn't a Sharpie.
That finger went really in there. It's making reference to an Achievement Hunter video. If people know Achievement Hunter, then you know
mm-hmm.
how Jeff always sticks stuff in Kevin's bum. That wasn't like abnormal.
That's a normal Tuesday night.
Yeah, he actually used to live with them.
Oh my gosh.
They would do that, and they also always like fought on him too. I just go up to him and just fought in his face. One time they fought in his coffee.
It's going for a...
Looks like maybe been going for a spine buster, but blocked in the more like a Fujiwara armbar. Try to take him down with good counter submission by Ken Shamrock. But he's got to watch his shoulders here.
Yeah, at least his shoulder's still up.
1, 2. Fighting off, but I mean, had some damage to that arm.
He did like a little damage maneuver at the end too.
Yeah,
before he let go. He's like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah, a little snap there. Snap, cracker, pop.
Mm-hmm. ink on Fulton.
Weird ink. Now he's just kind of playing off as his arm is broken. But if I know anything, it's probably more of a tease, like to lure him in, trying to use the arm to defeat him at the end, you know? Very heel maneuver. Just trying to go for some type of roll there, but, you know, blocked into a one-arm power bomb, you know, as much as he could, you know.
Oh! Into a brutalizer. Rings of Saturn. Which one is the Rings of Saturn?
Yeah, that's kind of close. But the Rings of Saturn, he would like take the arm and like fully wrap it around his body.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what he's trying to do.
It's kind of like a Rings of Saturn thing.
Oh, drat! He verbally submitted.
Oh wow. So I guess it wasn't just.
Well, I'm at 8 points and you have 1.
See, I told you could have always gone for a crazy switch.
Very true.
I guess it makes sense. Like what I was saying, that would have been more like a cerebral heel compared to a monster like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I guess valiant effort. I mean, it's kayfabe playing through a snapped shoulder blade, basically.
Josh Matthews, Don Callis. Was Don the one who used to do Ring of Honor? Not Ring of Honor.
New Japan?
New Japan stuff?
Yeah, he used to do New Japan stuff.
Matt Stryker is the one who's doing stuff. He used to do stuff in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Stryker did a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like Matt Stryker.
Mm-hmm. I did too.
Really good. I always said his team ups with Tony Schiavone for MLW were really great ones because I think he does better as a color commentator more than a play-by-play guy. So Tony,
right?
Well, he does play-by-play really well, but like when Tony takes the play-by-play and then he can do the color to add a more depth of psychology and understanding of how the different maneuvers work, it gives a lot more depth.
Oh, you're talking about Matt?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's real interesting how that goes versus, like, say, WWE.
Right.
Where sometimes they just don't even talk about the match.
No. Mm-hmm.
Let's be frank. Or sometimes you have colorful insights like he's really getting able to get some rest and not bear hug.
Yeah, that was. Everyone started ribbing on him after that. Everyone's just like, "Oh my god, did you really just say that?"
I felt really bad if that was just something told in his ear. I would hope it's not, but you never know.
So with the win that just happened to Ken Shamrock, it might be they give OVE their win back on the night to Sammy, but you never know. They can always change it up on you.
Yeah, I mean, unless they do change things because of the rumors surrounding Tessa. I mean, they've been playing this strong for so long. I mean, have her do so much in. I felt like they shouldn't be going around in luggage like that. Like they should be using like trash bags. Wouldn't that fit their character more?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause the holding the luggage like that kind of makes them look dorky.
And it's just fancy luggage too. It's like should be like raised all like trash bags and stuff. What was I saying? Like in there, I think it was last one, maybe the one before that, when she was in for the X Division Championship. She was so very over, and everyone was so upset by that. But I just felt like when that happened, I was like, clearly, they're doing this to put her into the, heavyweight championships.
Right. And
it would definitely test on that, and everyone was definitely ready for her to be champion. So unless they fear a massive backlash because of the rumors surrounding Tessa, which I don't know if they would necessarily do. But unless they're worried about that, I felt that they're going to give it to Tessa.
A lot of talking at the minute, getting set up for the next match, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I know that both Matt Striker and Josh Matthews used to work at WWE for a time. Do you know if Don Callis ever did?
Don Callis used to be like a wrestler, and he also did manager stuff. I don't know if it was WWE though.
Mm-hmm.
I can check that though, just to look into it. Who's that?
I don't know.
We can have the volume up because, you know.
I'm guessing that's his mom.
Yeah, I guess his mom. And he's gonna totally Sammy Guevara.
Hmm.
He's shooting.
Yeah, that's his mom.
He's shooting even more shots, you know, that Sammy kid. You know where Don Callis was born?
Memphis, Tennessee.
It's Winnipeg, you idiot.
How am I supposed to know that?
No, it's a joke. You know, the whole, you know, that joke from Chris Jericho when someone's like, go back to Montreal, and he's like, I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot. Okay, so you said you had Cyrus, not name you go by. Definitely know the Jackal. He went by a lot. Oh yes, okay, here we go. While in WWF, Callis managed a group known as the Truth Commission, and later on the Oddities, and finally the Acolytes. So he was a manager in WWF.
Cool.
Yeah. But he, of course, moved over to Impact. I mean, he gave him an executive job and everything. So he's in the back. And, we have some comments?
Yeah, Glenn Hunt, thank you for commenting down below. It says, AEW video game versus WWE 2K20 video game on PS4. Unfortunately, AEW doesn't actually have one at the minute.
They could literally just put out a mod of Fire Pro Wrestling with all the characters in there, and it would be better than WWE 2K20.
And then Miguel Pereira says fake, which technically is true.
Which part was fake? I mean, we talked about the injury, but I mean, that was fake. Have you started Tessa stuff?
Fresh Prince 420. Wow.
Making his mama proud.
She has interesting clothes on. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's also wearing 420. No. So at least our first comment was, hey, point the camera to the screen. Which we can't do because of fear of lawsuits.
Hey!
We want to turn
that is also the, that is one of the first times we did a live reaction where that isn't the first thing they said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hooray! Thank you, Glenn. But yeah, like Liam said, if AEW had a game, we'd probably pick that one over 2K20.
Dude, we pick anything over 2K20. Do you have, I was looking, you know, Retro Box we had, and the N64 they had. I don't remember if I saw any WWF games, but I definitely know they had some of the old WCW games. So it's like I would pick the old WCW games over 2K20 because those were actually playable. But what I was talking about was the Retro Box, little Raspberry Pi device that just has a whole bunch of emulators hooked up to it. So a few thousand games, pretty convenient there. I haven't get to play it a whole lot this week, but I have it set up. That's good.
Spear takedown. Starting off real hot.
Yeah, it's almost like they have actual feud. But I mean, that can't be right. Because when people have heat with each other, you're supposed to start with the
traditional wrestling
collar and elbow tie-up. It's so confusing.
Oh, nice, really good
real
spear
nice
takedown.
Yeah.
That one looked real good.
I like
his hair is purple and a little bit ooh, nice heel kick into a neck breaker.
I really liked Ace when I saw him win the X Division Championship from there, because he was just a real smarmy heel throughout. So I thought he had really good character work and good athleticism. What you would expect from an X Division champion. This isn't, for those who don't know, this isn't their cruiserweight championship, because there is actual no weight limit to it. But the people who tend to win it tend to be more fast, high flying style. But I mean, it's not necessarily cruiserweight. You have someone like Brian Cage who won it, but he does some high flying stuff.
WWE Royal Rumble 30-man Raw versus SmackDown Friday Night NXT. Is there a question in there?
I don't know, but I'm confused. So far, I'm liking this match. Real hot match going on. A lot of heat there. Some good high flying actions. Ooh, nice lure in. Some play possum. Drop toe hold into the ring apron. One of the more interesting ways someone hit the ring apron. You think that those type of innovations would be lost by now because, it's the ring apron.
Yeah.
Really good back elbow there.
Yeah, and if Mr. Glenn Hunt is asking if we're ready or excited or whatever, we're cautiously optimistic.
Gonna need to get some 5-hour energy shots,
Oh!
Be able to make it through Royal Rumble.
We're probably gonna need that for WrestleMania.
Oh, I think we're gonna need crystal meth for WrestleMania. Gonna need to get in contact with some truckers, get some of their stuff. That was a great joke. And King of the Hill, not to go with the full story, but like Hank was trying to drive a 18-wheeler to move some furniture for his mom. He ends up gaining the respect of the other truck drivers because they were disrespecting him before. And at the end, they're like, "What's your favorite stuff?" Then he started naming off crystal meth types, and he's like, "Oh no, I don't go for those fancy flavored coffees. Just straight black for me." And the trucker's like, "Man, he is old school."
Don't forget to like,
also
share, and
don't do
subscribe.
meth.
No, it's very bad for your health. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Just make sure, bring all your friends along. We'll all talk. We'll all hang out.
And ring the notification bell. That's important.
Do everything.
You can tell it's important because more and more people are talking about ringing the notification bell, even though they never did.
Yeah, he is definitely doing a lot of good smarmy heel stuff.
Yeah, attacking him right in front of the guy's mom.
Does she look whiter than Spanish, or does she look Spanish? It's hard to tell.
Spanish.
Okay. Ooh, he just went for it. And, he committed to have his head hit canvas there. That was impressive. I'm actually really impressed with Trey Miguel. Not gonna lie.
It's like you can think Kota Ibushi's watching this and it's like, I can appreciate that commitment.
Yeah.
Right. Like, Brad Thurston there.
Oh,
weird wonky there, but I like the kick. I like the after cell there, where he's like stumbling, trying to regain his feet. Not everything should look picture perfect.
Yeah, a little bit of a like slight miscommunication, but still really good recovery from it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot like New Japan's botches. Like even though they had some like botches and mistakes and stuff, they still have really good recoveries from them.
I like that his commitment goes all the way to getting gauges in his ears.
Mm-hmm.
So he just like really looks like a D-bag as much as possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably angered a lot of people just there, by the way.
I'm sorry, if you have gauges.
You're not a D-bag.
No, maybe you're a good person. Who knows?
Oh, nice chop block.
Oh man, think if he had like the gauges, but he put like his AirPods in there to hang into there.
Is that a thing?
He can make it a thing.
True.
Be that much.
Now he's targeting the lower knee.
Yeah. Be that much to be that much of a D-bag. Like, come on, chef kisses. There, watch it later. You're really right by the microphone. I don't want you to kick it. But I don't like them, especially says they smell.
Gauges?
Yeah, they tend to smell. If you would actually get close enough to them, they will stink.
I mean, it's literally a hole in your ear.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you have it, I'm just what's ribbing you. You know, and if you also have AirPods, I'm just ribbing you as well.
I want to get the wireless Bluetooth earphones, but not the AirPods because I don't like the way those fit. Like the ones that actually look like this, where they go straight into your ear. Those are like more. Is that his finisher? No.
Just
but it could have been.
Maybe just go like all the way and say, I want to get the internal implants.
So that way I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah. I can't wait for the future, you know. Where everything's Deus Ex Machina. I mean, you know me. Like day one where they announce, hey, we have robotic human implants. You know, I'm going to be in there first in line.
And a clover leaf.
And it's like, we have robotic human implants, but they're possibly very dangerous. Where do I sign up?
That's like a modified version of a clover leaf.
Yeah.
Oh, he's about to use his crap. Oh, why?
Ouch. Oh, he used his card I pulled out from his sleeve to slit the inside here of the fingers in a very sharp, painful manner when the ref wasn't looking.
Mm-hmm.
Just to really punish him for existing. I just punish him for having a hot mom. That's what you get from coming from an attractive woman.
Right. Glenn Hunt. Edge and Page return to WWE. Triple H speaks on. I highly doubt either one of those is happening this year. And I did hear that people are thinking Edge might return. But I think there's no real point for it at the minute.
No.
Unless they are going to actually have a storyline where of how he gets eliminated. He is giving me... nice double stomp to the back of the neck.
You ever seen Night Fight?
Knife fight?
Night Fight.
Night fight? I cannot say that I have.
It is...
Let me try to... I have weird bugs in my pee-pee, says the one and only. Those aren't bugs, those are crabs. So you might as well talk to your lady and ask her what's going on there.
Well, parasites,
Sorry. Yeah. We apologize for your problems, but we cannot help you. We are not doctors. Oh, nice Pele kick.
Seen the Dr. Mario one? The Dr. Mario with lyrics?
I don't think I have.
I am Dr. Mario and but there's a point in there when it's like Mario's looking at Peach and is like, wait, you have crabs?
Oh my gosh. It is a really good setup, but he's moving slow, so I think he might miss this one.
What was that? Bronto floss, I think. Like he does a lot of the.
Oh, he flips out of it instead of
game.
rolls through.
A lot of the video game music stuff.
Oh, that was nice. Oh,
roll through
into like a modified dragon.
Yeah, dragon sleeper there.
Oh, that was all. Oh, drat. He's trying to
roll through.
Oh,
God, nice escape
he
there.
escapes.
Good grappling work to get that escaped.
Right.
Work.
Oh, a flying forearm into the ropes.
So far, I'm really digging this match.
Mm-hmm. Like, this is a really good match.
I think it's a nice placement too, because I mean the last one had been a lot slower and shorter.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really nice. This is really one I would actually pick more.
Oh, that was nice. That was new.
Yeah.
1, 2. Kick out.
See, this is one I probably would have picked more as the opener to put.
Right.
But I felt they maybe want to just put the big name first.
They might have did that because the face was gonna win there. The heel might win here, but who knows? We don't know how they do their things. Dread. I'd have to say that for these guys, like, they are putting on a clinic. Man, look at that rope work.
And it's great because it's looked pretty good in that ladder match.
2 count.
But they had so many people there that they were putting more attention. And he was supposed to be the guy to just kind of sneak in and get the win.
Mm-hmm.
That it was more of his character work. And just a little bit of his action. So it's real nice to get to see him showcase it, what he can do on a pay-per-view.
Right.
So that was really good rope work.
And his like bottom rope exploder stunner or whatever the crap was.
Bottom rope flatliner.
Okay.
Because that's what the flatliner when you
grab him and bring him down like that.
Yeah.
So he's going for it. Cheeky Nando's. Oh, into a 619. That was cool. A Cheeky Nando's 619. Six one Nando's?
Oh.
Wait, why did you jump into it?
A desperation crouching there. Get him off the top rope. And
ooh.
Flipping head scissors. That was cool.
Oh! What was that?
It was like
3 done. Ace is your winner.
Massive flipping
what?
blockbuster there.
So we both got 7 points there. So I'm at 7 now. You are at 8 points.
Yeah, 8 points. 8 points. 8 points.
What was that? Man, that was interesting finishing sequence.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
When they first showed her in like the recap of everything, and first showed the clip, I got scared there because I was like, oh no, that's not Dixie Carter.
I was like, he's about to say Dixie Carter, isn't he?
And it was like from like the first second, I was like, oh no.
WWE Ice Cream returns, and that is actually true.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Apparently, that is a thing happening.
We didn't necessarily cover it, but yeah. Would you get any of the WWE Ice Cream boss?
Possibly. It's possible.
Please get a box.
Heel turn.
Attack your mom.
Oh, I wanted her to attack him.
Oh.
Like, you make me angry. How dare you smoke that 420?
I'm getting with him now. He is your new daddy.
He lost. Oh my gosh.
Really wipe him out.
Oh, and look at those brutal forearms on the back of the neck. Oh, it's like, he lost. You gotta give me my kiss. Oh man, this is actually an interesting storyline. That's a very pretty dress though. I don't know if you caught it in between the barricade. There was a little gap. It's James? I'm just kidding. That's not James Gunn. The heck? You see his head?
Don't worry, it's not Enzo.
Thankfully, he's too big to be Enzo.
It's like you were like, when did Enzo pack on all that weight?
And get taller.
Yeah.
It's OBD. Or ODB? ODB.
Yeah, old dirty bitch. Because, play, of course, on Old Dirty Bastard.
Mm-hmm.
From Wu-Tang Clan. Who's like member 6 out of 300. That's always the joke, is like Wu-Tang Clan just has like an endless number of members that just roll in.
Didn't they have like one,
I only really know ODB and Ghostface Killer. I don't remember any of the other names. And I don't know much of their music. I can't say that I know too much about them. I know Cream.
Didn't they have like one day where they were all at like, not all of them, but there was a few of them at a wrestling event, and everyone was like, "Wait, what the heck?"
Most likely.
Cool.
Yeah. I just saw there they actually. So I guess Tessa was also taking on some women from Mexico.
Yeah, she was.
Because I saw one of them. I can't remember what her name is, but I've seen her in AAA. So Jordan Grace, ODB, and Taya Valkyrie. Okay.
Isn't Tessa and Jordan like friends?
I'm sure they are. I'm not sure though.
I think remember how they had the 6-way?
One would think, that's all I'm saying. So anyways, what you looking up?
Sharing this. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Thank you guys. Highly appreciate it.
You may need to talk a bit. I gotta go down and do the laundry.
All right, yeah, you go do that. I'm gonna entertain. It looks like the next match is gonna be the Knockouts Championship match between Taya Valkyrie, Jordan Grace, and ODB. So yeah, really cool. This is gonna be interesting. Ooh, Jordan Grace. Woo woo! I follow her on Twitter. Everyone should go follow her on Twitter. And follow me on Twitter. At IsaJ_STP. Yes, indeedy. But, I think this is going to be a very interesting match because there's apparently a lot of history here. And Jordan has some wins over Taya. Taya has been a very dominant champion. She's been champion since she beat Tessa Blanchard a while back. Wrestling.
So Jordan Grace already came out. Missed that, I guess.
Yeah, she just came out.
Just came out.
Jordan was the first one out.
Yeah, I see her there in the ring.
And just sharing some things. All right, Mr. Glenn Hunt, AEW Dynamite show taping January 22nd, 2020, Wednesday. Senor Hunt, I honestly do not understand your random factoids that you're doing.
I guess it's interesting.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to that? Is that what you're saying?
Are you going to it? Where
That'd be
is
pretty
it?
cool.
Where is it? Because we do not know. So in the kayfabe, did she like dump her husband? Like, how does that work?
I do not keep up with Impact.
Neither do I.
To know that for sure.
I'm just so curious, you know?
Mm-hmm. But I think in kayfabe, she just killed 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, all those poor Dalmatians. How could she? It's like she's a heel or something.
How could she? I would guess by knife, just like slitting their throats. Like,
that's dark.
That's the dark reality of one Dalmatians.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or just hit him in the head with the hammers.
Wow, Ty is actually a tall lady.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think they mean by Valkyrie?
And the match has starting off with some booby bumps. Is that what she calls them?
I'm not sure.
Oh, using Jordan Grace's knee to as an assist.
Yeah.
That was cool. And is that called a Cyto suplex?
No, that would be a follow-away suplex.
Which one's a Cyto suplex?
Looks a lot like the teardrop suplex. Like when you grab someone from the side and like you're facing this way and you grab them, like their arm over yours, grab them and fall back with them. Kind of like an exploder suplex, but instead of them facing forward, they're facing to the side.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like that. Very similar to the T-drop suplex. If people remember Shawn Michaels' old finisher, because he didn't always use the super kick as a finisher. He used the super kick for setups for the elbow drop or the side teardrop suplex.
And Jordan was really good in the ring.
Yeah, a lot of shoulder attack was going on.
Too bad it looks like she just walked into that on purpose.
Yeah. Nice power slam there. The power of Jordan Grace.
Jordan's gonna fly. Oh, very good suicide dive.
Good catch.
Tope suicida. Alright, ODB taking Jordan. Grab it.
Another fall away slam.
Another fall away slam.
Maybe bumped her head a bit. I think it seems like she has a lot of hair to block that, you know? You ever seen the one video of a woman on the news and it's like, my weave saved me. My weave is bulletproof. And it's like showing a bullet that got stuck in her, like a ricochet or something. I get like hit her head and she was completely fine. And it's like, well, good for her that it saved her. Firing bullets in the head wouldn't be that good. But I mean, maybe if you survive, you get a rock career out of it. Out of 50 cents. You can put an album called Get Weave or Die Trying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then a video game of the same name. Do you remember that? 50 Cent did put out a video game. It wasn't good.
I do remember that. So this is interesting. the ref is counting whenever they're doing certain things. The ref is counting as if like he will disqualify them, like throughout the match or whatever. So that's an interesting development there for this triple threat match, because usually that's not the case.
It could also just be trying to say like, hey, you know, I'll give you 5 seconds before I'm gonna have to like get anything and try to break it up. Because I mean, it still can like tell you to get off of them. They just won't. Oh! They just won't be by disqualifying you, you know.
Right, that was a vicious curb stomp.
Yeah, that was very much like a Pentagon Junior, but
going for a triangle crossface.
No, it's more of a modified STF.
Okay. What does the STF stand for?
It's I mean, I can look it up.
Okay. Oh, Taya's biting the arm of Jordan Grace now. Ref's really angry and cross with her.
It stands for step over toe hold face lock.
Then that makes a lot of sense.
That just makes you wonder, what does U mean? Or STFU?
Ugly? Because John Cena's looks really bad?
Yeah. Okay, so according to my mom, BoJack Horseman won Best Animated Series on Critics' Choice Awards.
Hooray! He finally won something!
I mean, I think they won some stuff in smaller things. You know, especially ones more animated focus, but this was a little teamwork there. That was pretty good that they did it. I mean, they didn't get recognition from this year's Golden Globes, so
hopefully they get some from the Emmys. Because that should be happening soon. Is the Emmys before or after the Oscars?
I don't know, really. I mean, I just know about it when everyone starts being really upset about stuff online.
Jordan has her into
that was a really nice power slam.
2 really good power slams. Into a spine buster. 1, 2, and kick out.
You know what's funny is that I remember a tweet from Jordan Grace saying how like everyone keeps asking if Rhino's her dad.
Kick out at 2. And who's the next competitor in the match? Oh! Suplex 1. Oh! Rolled out into an ankle lock. ODB has, well, not an ankle lock anymore. Oh, into a sleeper by Jordan onto ODB. Who's gonna tap first? Oh! Kicked out. ODB falls on Jordan. Into the bridge. Oh! 1, 2. But does not. Oh! Picked up knee into the face. Jordan Grace falls in the center of the ring. And a 1 and a 2. But ODB breaks it up. Alright, what's happening next? Valkyrie thrown into the middle rope. Gut first. Slap to the boobs by Jordan Grace onto ODB. Shoulder block. ODB is at the middle rope. Oh, banging Jordan Grace's head into the turnbuckle. But then Jordan Grace throws her off the top turnbuckle. She goes under the ring. She starts climbing. She's climbing the ropes. She's about to do a big move. Oh, Senton onto ODB. It connects. 1, 2. Taya breaks it up before the 3 count. Taya just screamed really loudly, fixes her ring gear, is grabbing Jordan by the hair. She's going for a finish. Jordan breaks out of it, goes for a clothesline, misses. Oh, into the knee. And Jordan's on the apron right now. Oh, ODB has her, but not for long. Apparently, ODB's shirt is completely just ripped open now. Oh, she's going for... She hits her finisher, I think? Couldn't tell. 1, 2... Oh! Jordan Grace with a huge... just slam onto the 2 of them. 1, 2, and a kick out by ODB. Man, I still do not envy the play-by-play and color commentators at all in their job. But I think we're definitely better than we used to be. Happy about that. She's going for a ripcord of sorts, but ODB breaks out of it. Got her up on her shoulders, but nope, Jordan gets out of it. Oh, going. Oh! Oh, drat. 1. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Jordan Grace had the visual pinfall on ODB, but the guy that Taya's with. Oh, no. 1, 2. Oh, Taya Valkyrie steals the win here. Taya is still champion. Oh, wow. What a heel way to get the championship win there. And poor ODB, her shirt is completely ripped in half almost. But wow. So no points for either Liam or myself there. She has the guess of RVD, but RVD is making out with some lady. I have no idea who that lady is. Just getting something done. Okay, so there is somebody interrupting RVD's promo with this lady. She has a lipstick kiss tattooed on her butt. Or her... no, that's her butt cheek. And she's wearing a thong, so you're seeing everything. And now they're making out in very weird fashion. Okay. I do not understand this character. Guess we should have been watching more. Now they're back. That's supposed to be the Playboy Mansion? RVD showing off his skills. Ooh. So right now they're just doing a promo package. Showing something. Okay. I guess RVD's character is just absolutely horny all the time. Apparently he's like a drunk, horned up old man. That's so weird. I really wish I knew what was going on. So bloody weird. So what is everybody else doing on there? Let us know in the comments. Let us know. Alright, looks like it's going to be Brian Cage versus Rob Van Dam, which should be a lot of fun. Alright, RVD's coming to the ring. Oh wow, RVD's little slut is twerking. Interesting. Alrighty, so what's going on, everybody? Let us know. Comment down below. Let's have a party. I'm really intrigued as to what this new dirty old man gimmick is supposed to be for RVD. It's so bloody weird. Apparently, he's very into the yin and yang motif right now. And she's still twerking. Yep, still twerking. Who the heck is this lady? I do not know. Now she's twerking on his penis area. The 90s are back, everybody. It's the Attitude Era all over again. Apparently she has a band-aid on her butt. And a six-pack. That's actually impressive. So she's probably a wrestler. Like, who is this? And now they're making out in the corner, and it's very, very awkward. Very awkward indeed. But here comes out Brian Cage. So I have Cage to win this match here, as does Liam Landry. So the points are still 8 points Liam, 7 points for myself. Yeah, right now it's Brian Cage taking on RVD, and RVD's gimmick is weird. It's bloody weird. He has a chick with him. They make out in the most obscene way. She twerks a lot. She has a big butt and a thong, so she's showing off everything to everybody. A lip tattooed on her booty. It's bloody weird and awkward. And who in the heck? Apparently, there's a second woman associated with RVD now. Apparently, he has all the ladies with him. This is such a weird gimmick.
I mean, it's mostly his real life, because that's literally he's like in a relationship with 2 porn stars.
Is that actually what is the... Wait, he's actually in a relationship with 2 porn stars?
Well, it's like an open relationship. I mean, if you follow his Twitter, you see him with both of them a lot.
I'm guessing it's those 2 ladies right there?
Yeah. Like, dating her, but, like, I've definitely seen the other woman.
Okay. So weird. Alright, I guess the match is about...
To make it really weird, Liv Morgan comes out and then professes her love for both girls.
Yeah. In regards to this particular match, it's so bloody weird because it feels like it's the Attitude Era all over again. Oh, there's her twerking some more. I guess that's going to just be a whole thing for this match as long as RVD is out with her. It's just her twerking everywhere.
And mostly just jumping up and down from what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm. No, in the entrance, she came out first and just started twerking.
I mean, I would have to see it for myself to judge.
To believe it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So may have to run that on replay later.
Up on the shoulders of Brian Cage, but RVD fights out of it. Oh! Nice knee to the face. But it looks like he's going to be wrestling with only one arm.
Yeah, it looks like he took a lot of arm damage.
Super kick. A super kick from Brian Cage. Almost said Brian Zane, and I knew I was wrong.
Unfair super kick from Brian Zane as much as Brian Cage.
Have you ever seen his Brian's... Why did she put a singing chair into the ring?
Why does Brian Cage bother going for it?
Oh, roundhouse kick to the face.
Definitely wonder why Brian Cage put it up against his face like that.
It's like, oh, I must protect my face. Bang! Oh, that was stupid.
That's like RVD's signature.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, the guys probably with the seats behind her are like, God damn it, lady, sit down. Can't see.
Oh, drat! He's busted open.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this match is about to get called out.
The ref is saying no, 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 so I'm not sure here.
Oh, he's going for coast to coast.
Yeah. Well, the Van Dominator, as he called it.
Back in the day.
Yeah, and like now too. I mean.
Well, yeah. RVD. Oh! Right in the face.
Okay, see, that's twerking, so yeah. You can verify that.
Hey, he got it too. He made the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Was that like an unprotected headshot?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Holy crap, the 90s are back, everybody. Hey, everyone who wants to know where the 90s are at, apparently it's bloody Impact Wrestling. That's where they are.
So what is this? Like
It looks like he says he's throwing out the match.
Is this a hardcore match?
No, it's supposed to be a normal match.
And shouldn't this be disqualified? Disqualification.
I don't think he ever rang the bell.
Oh, okay. So then no contest.
So no one gets a point.
No points for anyone.
Bollocks, because I had 6 points on RVD. And you had 2.
He had 6 on RVD?
Mm-hmm.
I had 6 on Brian.
Oh, that's right.
6 on Brian. I had 2 on Brian.
That's what I meant to say.
So like that, there goes your 8 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tough luck, champ.
Luckily, it's not for the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think they ever started the match. So I'm going to get the official ruling. But yeah.
I wouldn't have that.
Not out yet. Apparently her name is Katie Forbes. Katie Forbes. And apparently he turned on that dude, or I don't know the storyline, unfortunately.
Seems like maybe a friend of Brian Cage when he was attacking.
Mm-hmm. Did you read what he said?
Mostly.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not gonna choke him, you sick F word. Oh!
Nice dropkick reversal of the Rolling Thunder.
So who is that guy?
I don't know Impact enough. Sorry.
True. It says Daga, and I've heard that name before.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just been a while since I've seen Daga. I only saw him in MLW before.
Oh, he wrestled in MLW before?
Yeah, as like a one-time thing. I mean, he mostly does Mexico. Yeah, now I remember he did go to Impact a while back. But yeah, he looked different, so I didn't recognize him. Or maybe it's just been a while, so I don't recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I'm just not good at recognizing people. It's definitely something.
Oh, dude, you're gonna get low blowed. What are you doing? Don't turn around. Oh, no, you won't. Apparently, you're good.
Don't turn around.
Every now and then, I get a little bit lonely. Are you gonna try to stop him from doing the move? Because Forbes is not very helpful to RVD.
No, but it is helpful for people who want to like invest in businesses and stuff.
1, 2, the heck?
Sorry,
wait, what? What just happened? When did this become a match?
Okay, so not having commentary.
So that's why she. So that's why she didn't.
Oh, it was just a random beatdown.
Same. Like he called off the match of Brian Cage. And then Daga took the place after. I dig his tights though. So I have to root for Daga to win.
You know the rules: if someone's injured, just walk in there and you're the match. we call it the. We call it the Lynch Code.
Nice spinning heel kick.
For Becky Lynch.
Mm-hmm. Tilt-a-whirl leg drop.
Yeah, spinning leg drop. Any comments?
And boom! 5 stars problem. Yeah, comments still say the same thing. And RVD wins.
That's a.
That was a bit of a nothing match.
That's a kooky one. I give him that.
Yeah, it was okay. And for me, this is probably the weakest part of the show.
Yes, I would also agree with that.
But yeah, interesting.
Yeah, so anyways, yeah, if you're in the comments, leave us a comment of saying if you thought this was the weakest part of the show as well. Because I'm pretty sure most people just would.
This definitely felt the most like the Attitude Era, not gonna lie.
Not a good way.
Definitely the sleaziest parts of the Attitude Era. And now,
and the most convoluted.
Paige is twerking on the blonde. I don't think that her name's Paige. I don't remember. Forbes, whatever. Whatever the crud her name. Is it Paige Forbes? I honestly don't remember. As a good journalist, I must find out her name again. Katie. Wow. I was off.
Yeah.
So Katie Forbes. Is this like completely awkward to you as well?
I mean, somewhat, but I mean, I've also saw his tweets. See? There's them hanging out.
No, they are them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I find like one of the older ones I've seen.
Whoops.
Oh, here we go. This is also them in a hot tub.
That is them in a hot tub.
Yes. So that's why I wasn't necessarily shocked.
Right.
He's just living his life. Trying to get a backstage interview with OVE. The little dressing room of sorts. I wonder what's going to be the next match here. Let's see. Michael Elgin. So I'm guessing his match.
No, that's with Eddie.
Yeah.
Senior Eddie Edwards and his wife Tommy Dreamer.
Long-standing joke on the Small Wrestling Lines.
Yes. The first Impact show we watched together, they had a hype package of Eddie Edwards' wife turn into Tommy Dreamer out of nowhere.
Yeah, lights go off, and Eddie Edwards' wife just turns Tommy Dreamer. So it's like, that's why it's a new headcanon now that Tommy Dreamer just has avatars all around the world that he's just teleporting in and out to.
No, he grew his hair out somewhat. Interesting. Man, a lot happens in a year when you don't watch a show.
Certainly does.
Oh, buckle bomb, power bomb combo.
Power bomb combo.
Brian. Yeah, so it's the official statement is Brian Cage versus RVD ended in a referee stoppage. Then he defeated Daga. So
okay.
That was interesting. So the next match is Eddie Edwards against Michael Elgin for the Call Your Shot trophy. I'm surprised we have not gotten Moose and Rhino yet. Moose and Rhino are still around. Eddie and... So I think I have Eddie with very few points.
I have Elgin with a few points.
I have Eddie with 2, you have Michael with 4. So basically, I think it comes... if you win, I can only hope to tie you. Basically. Because that would be... You'd be 5 points ahead.
Yeah.
I would need the North to win and all of our other predictions to be wrong. Which means I need Sam definitely to win. And Moose to win. Because that's your 8 and 6.
Yeah. I mean, Moose.
Yeah, so we're halfway through the show.
I mean, Moose to lose.
That's what I meant. Moose to lose. So Michael Elgin can win, but I need Eddie to win, so I at least be on top by a point.
Yeah.
Cause apparently this is not going the way I thought it would. But then again, I didn't know what to expect. I've not been watching this the weekly stuff.
You were like, definitely Madman. Oh no.
Batman's gonna win. Where is he? Man, there's a lot of lime green in this show today. Trey Miguel, Eddie Edwards, and RVD, all and his two ladies.
Well, technically, Trey Miguel and RVT were in pot green.
In a what?
We're in pot green.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just a regular match?
Yes, this is a regular match for the trophy.
No, I'm just saying, because he brought him to stick down. This is a regular match. You can't use it. Nice thought, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The back and forth chops.
The fact that twerking is now a proper word in the dictionary breaks my heart.
And you know a proper word in the dictionary?
Yeah, I think they actually put it in the Oxford English Dictionary. So come on, guys, send us some comments. See what's... oh, okay. Eddie Edwards is on top in the early game so far. And now they're trading chop. Dang, did Eddie Edwards get thicker?
I don't think so.
He's definitely added a beard that was not there before. And Michael Elgin just killed Eddie Edwards.
Don't put a Mac pull up early.
It'd been funnier if he was just tucking him in and just walked in.
And pull out a little pillow.
Like the ref is still counting. Oh, super kick. What kind of jeans are those?
They're crazy hardcore man jeans.
Mike Bleezy says, y'all want to get high?
I personally do not want to go get high. Do you want to go get high?
Nah, I'm good, man.
No, we're good, man. We don't actually partake in the reefer madness.
I think he chopped him so hard he knocked the hat off that dude.
That's funny. Oh! Nice running kick. Oh! Nice elbow. Or forearm. It was one of the two. I think it was a forearm.
Forearm.
I have the Hybrid 2's song stuck in my head right now.
Oh, nice swinging neck breaker. More for me then. Hey,
That more for you then, dude.
Yeah.
If you want to smoke the whole bowl for us, just go for it. You know, do it for us, man.
Video. Wait, the crud. Who's the big chick with RVD?
That is his girlfriend, Katie Forbes. And the other one that I saw was is Barbara something. There's not an actual name there or tags and stuff, so I could get her name right. But apparently it is Barbara. I don't know the rest of her name.
Yeah,
but also associated with them in a relationship.
Yeah. It's basically like an open relationship with them. From what I understand from RVD's Twitter.
Mm-hmm. And then he says, for you two, he shall smoke the whole bowl for us. Well, we appreciate it, sir. And, but before you do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on social medias. Definitely. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a like to help us out. And then share to your friends and all your wrestling friends, and let's build up a community. Let's have some fun, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's have a discussion with everybody.
Definitely make sure though that's good weed though too. Because I knew a guy from my high school. It was like when he was in college. He got some that was like laced with acid, I think, or LSD. He had such a bad reaction to it, he had to go to the hospital.
Ooh.
And then after that, he couldn't even smell weed. If he was around weed and he smelled it, it would like trigger it. He was just like regular one, so he just couldn't even smoke it anymore.
That's intense.
Mm-hmm.
I watched TNA from 03-ish till a few weeks after Victory Road 11. I used to.
I think 11 wasn't that the one with Jeff Hardy?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
I explained why a few weeks after that.
Yeah.
I can see why you.
Yeah, that they're very
ship.
down.
Yeah, that was shaky.
I watched when they first started until I think 5 years straight, but then I quit watching because Katrina happened and we didn't have that particular channel anymore, and I just never got around back to it. But being able to check a lot of the new Impact stuff and what they've become over through all their newest growth, it's actually been really good.
Mm-hmm. I never got into them even now in like to a week-to-week basis, but I do like the pay-per-views and do find them good. I've seen matches in the past that were really high quality.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ones that made me actually care about tag team wrestling. Some that made me really care about tag team wrestling, because at that point WWE's tag team wrestling was so abysmal, because it was so far away from the days of like the Hardy Boys, and all. Watching Beer Money and mostly Machine Guns and their rivalry was just great stuff. So like I watched kind of off and on there, but you kind of like even with WWE at the time it was still kind of off and on. Like sometimes like maybe a year or two on, like a year or two off.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it was never able to like continually capture that, because it just doesn't that impressive. And nowadays it's just kind of difficult unless they have a streaming service to really catch it. Because I only have internet, no cable. I pulled the plug.
He said he tried watching when Shamrock came back, but he couldn't get through 15 minutes.
I heard that Shamrock's first match back was kind of hard to really get into. That was a really good belly to back suplex.
Yeah. And they still have some good shiny parts, so they definitely cater a little bit too much for older guys.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of building up the younger talent, which was always a fault of TNA.
Right.
That put too much of an emphasis on that. You'd always have a little bit, but it's always good to have some older guys help the younger guys, but to the extent that they always had, it was always too much and always undervalued top tier talent. I mean, they have quite a few guys that end up becoming big names of WWE now. So you think with that same talent pool, with better writing, they should have been able to get the similar successes if they got their name out there more. But bad leadership just really dragged them down.
Yeah, he also says he gave up on WWE a year or two ago, watched them from 83 to 2000, then again at 04. We watch their pay-per-views for this sort of thing. So if you, and thanks for the likes, everybody. We highly appreciate it. Yeah, if you ever, like, watch any of our stuff, or if you subscribe and ring the notification bell, then you will definitely see
Pretty backpack stuff in there.
and a kick out by Mike. But yeah, so like I was saying, if you subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell, whenever we go do the pay-per-view stuff, you can see all of our things, you know. And then he says he's seen all of AEW so far, and we've seen all of their pay-per-views so far.
Once again, pull the plug. So, once again, pull the plug, and been trying to find some good ways to watch it online. I mean, AEW dog good.
Yeah.
The real problem is like I tried looking. Hey, well, you made me watch Hulu, and it's like no, you have to buy the live TV one to get anything on TNT.
That sucks.
Yeah. It's like, I don't care to watch it live. I'll watch it the next day. It's just like, infuriating. Oh, well, great show of strength there from Michael Elgin. Just flipped him right over.
Oh! Nice backflip out of it.
Yeah. This is another contender for good matches. At least they scheduled their okay to lesser the okay matches with with better matches. Because I mean, the RVD one was a lot worse than the Ken Shamrock one. Like the Ken Shamrock one was like a good average tier. Like nothing necessarily super bad with it, other than being a little short, but nothing great with it. And followed it up with a really great match with the X Division, you know. But yeah, so. Oh, you were thinking we were talking about how Alex Shelley is in WWE. So you once again another guy that in TNA had that is in WWE.
A lot of the old guard has now been there.
I mean, he could never have been.
Oh, nice snap! Oh,
it
rolls
doesn't
out.
matter.
That was nice. Hidden Blade-esque.
Yeah, he just really Ishi'd that thing right there.
Ooh, nice.
Just no sell that.
And kick out.
I like how the ref does too. It's like, two.
Throwing up the horn.
Yeah.
And you are right, it is Pizza Hut and it is good. It says, Pizza Hut.
That's skill right there.
It's
like, that's a man who knows his pizza.
Even crazier, man who knows his breadsticks.
Knows breadsticks. I mean, guess I probably could tell. Like they're definitely different breadsticks. That's like one of the better breadsticks of the.
In the pizza world?
Yeah. Even though just general world. Because, I mean, most people when they're like, oh, breadsticks so good, it's like, not really. Like, I've never been to Olive Garden, but, like, I think my mom went to and, like, brought some breadsticks back, and I was like, this is really unimpressive.
You know, ooh, what a forearm. So Michael is definitely the heel, right?
Yeah. Been heel since he's been there.
But yeah, as I was saying, when it comes to the Olive Garden breadsticks, it definitely depends on where they're from, who made them, and if they overdid or underdid the seasoning. Ooh!
Even just bread, like, I think some other places bread. Outback has good bread. What's some good bread that y'all like? Outback has good bread. Cheesecake Factory.
I really like.
Never been to one.
No.
That's
I don't eat cheesecake, so I've never really. I don't like the texture at all.
No, I'm like, what do you think it is? It's like, here's a cheesecake burger. Here's some cheesecake meatballs with their cheesecake pasta.
I've never been, so all I know is they sell cheesecake. I don't know anything else about it.
Dude, their menu is gigantic.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be able to find something you like on there. It's huge with like American fare, Italian, Asian. It's all over the place. It's ridiculous. Kind of like the design of their restaurants.
Oh, ooh!
I literally seen one that's like partially like Egyptian themed, but then had like other murals of like.
This is actually one of the
Noah's
best
Ark.
bigger man matches I've ever seen.
Yeah, Elgin does the big man matches good. Oh well. I should say.
Oh!
Tiger Bomb. Ooh, almost there.
Drat!
Hey, he had a good bigger man match against that guy from Noah in not the last pay-per-view, but maybe the one before it. I don't remember which. Might have been the last one.
Oh, that's right. You have Pro Wrestling Noah now.
No, I don't.
Oh, All Japan?
No, it was in the Impact event.
Oh, okay.
It was a guy from Noah versus Michael Elgin. The same one that had the Battle Royal that he won to get the championship.
Gotcha.
Or the Choose Your Shot trophy.
Oh! Nice scouted, nice reversal.
But yeah, Cheesecake Factory's weird, but the bread's good. The food's okay.
Alright, cool.
Enjoyed it.
Oh! Nice step up in Zaguri into a bicycle kick, into a super kick. Whew! Oh man, the selling. Dude, this is I think Eddie Edwards is gonna rise to be like a really big star because he is bloody fantastic.
He goes, I don't like Olive Garden breadsticks. I think Pizza Hut is the best, probably.
Yeah, out of
fair
all
shout.
Out of all the ones I've seen, it's like that's the best they've had. The one you like garlic bread that I thought that was like even better is like when you go to some of those places that have like Italian food and pizza, and their garlic bread is just like a garlic cheese pizza.
Right.
And it's like, and of course, that's better because it's pizza. You can't beat that.
I will say my
Pizza Hut
probably my favorite is gonna. Oh, drat! Oh, 1, 2, kick out! Oh my gosh!
Sometimes I've wondered about the idea of still with the horns. It's like 2 Elgin, 2. Sometimes I've been tempted to just the idea of being like an order of breadsticks and an order of cheese sticks. Pizza Hut instead of a pizza.
But yeah, so one of the things that one of the places that I absolutely love their bread is Disney World because all of their food is just ridiculously good.
Yeah, they have good bread.
Oh, that's gotta be it. 1, 2, kick out. Oh, drat.
I remember one time when I went with my sister. That was like the weirdest thing. Where we were at like one place, one that fine dining restaurants, and it's like, no, I don't like this bread. Then we go to the next one, it's like, ooh, I like this bread. And I was like, it's the same bread. It's the exact same bread. And she's like, yeah, I was probably just too late last night to eat.
Yeah, their food doesn't make sense. It's got to be the pixie dust. Oh! Dragon screw late. Wait, a dragon late.
Like a modified dragon corkscrew leg.
Thank you. Dragon corkscrew
leg
sweep.
Working the,
Oh!
prepared upon knee with the knee brace. Really gripping, real intensity here. Like, Elgin has really been doing the most, like, very Japanese style matches on here. So it's a good turnaround because he's, like, the one guy who really does that style.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, nice roll through into a crossface. And do remember, he is Canadian, so...
Michael Elgin is Canadian?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man. That was a good amateur wrestling right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been having like a good chance with different styles because of that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And so far, like the last one I watched, I didn't watch the ones where he first came in and was fighting with Brian Cage, but the last one I watched, I said his was my favorite match.
Cool.
And so far, this is a good contender. Mm-hmm. I mean, you do have that really good
X Division title.
Match.
Yeah, that one was
so
really good.
Right now, it's definitely between those two.
Mm-hmm.
For the matches I've seen. What do you think?
I highly agree.
Mm-hmm.
What was the not to take anything? Oh, buckle bomb. Oh, into a roll up. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh. What a victory for Eddie.
That was a surprising. That was. You think he's gonna go on a rampage now?
He might.
He pushed off the ref.
He has heat back and all.
Wait, what?
He has heat back and all.
Mm-hmm. You think he's gonna do that?
I said he might.
No. Okay. Anyone got the crud? Okay. Anyone got a link other than Taima? I don't know what that is. So Imminent Psycho says, anyone got a link other than Taima? I don't know what that means. Oh, it's Rhino. Hi, Rhino.
I'm guessing that match is next.
Mm-hmm.
Moose.
Or, to be fair, it could... Dude, this is such a... That'd be weird, because it's going to be like 2 championship matches like back to back. And one of them should be like really electrifying, so...
I mean, that's not too weird. I mean, New Japan structure them in the way where they put the top matches in the last, which means that most of the title matches go back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
I
guess we're just. I guess I'm still used to the way. What is his name? WWE do things.
That's his name, WWE?
Yeah, that is his name. Vince McMahon, WWE.
I think they waited so long to actually in the ring.
Mm-hmm. He's like, let's give him like a few seconds just to get that shot they need. All right, let's get in there. I'll stop it. As of this morning, Swan wasn't cleared to compete. May not be a tag title match. Oh, interesting.
Very interesting.
Unfortunately, we didn't get any of that. We didn't see any of that news or anything, and we only just today or yesterday decided to stream this pay-per-view. So we didn't really look up what's been going on, all the goings on of Impact Wrestling. So that's interesting. But I personally don't have. I know there's Pro Wrestling Sheet. They might have some more information. on it all. Not entirely sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Moose.
So it'd be interesting to see if there's going to be a title match or not.
It will be.
There will be?
I mean, no, I'm saying it will be interesting.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Ankle injury. I see. Thank you, sir. We highly appreciate it. I think that was like the most helpful random acts of factoids than what the other guy was doing.
What's this? Retweeted by Wrestling Observer, the Wrestling Observer Twitter page, SoCal Uncensored Twitter page, link that's saying Brian Cage signs with AEW.
SoCal Uncensored, I'm sorry to inform you, but that's Wardlow. We had the same mistake a couple of months back. Is SoCal Uncensored like a proper thing? .com?
Look, I don't know about that, but it's also retweeted by Wrestling Observer, which is a proper thing. Is the
Has anyone else heard about that? Brian Cage going to All Elite Wrestling?
Maybe not, because this says 4 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
Man.
It's the Gore versus the Flippy Spear.
Man, okay, so, okay. I was trying to look at the Brian Cage thing, but... okay. Some hard shots to start off with.
Whoa! Speared already. But instinctively rolls out of the ring because that's a veteran of the game there.
Yeah. So you see anything?
No, I'm checking for that. Let's go on the interwebs. All Elite Wrestling.
Okay, so now it's going to that side. We're just going for the interesting yellow and pink design here. Especially with the wedgie tights. Not the most flattering looks. I don't think those colors go together. I don't think wedgies just look good at all.
So is this a hardcore match now?
I'm assuming so.
When did all this stuff change on us?
I mean, to be fair, I think most other things stayed the same.
Except for the Brian Cage Daga match. But other than that, you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not really a rule change. It's more of a situation change.
On All Elite Wrestling's on All Elite Wrestling's official website, there's nothing.
Okay, let me try to look for some stuff.
Look on their official, what do you call that thing? Their official Twitter.
Okay.
Do they have a news tab? Ooh, news. Ows.
Now Rhino's back in control. And chair shots onto
Here are
the
some
loose.
details.
Yeah, nothing in the way of it was such a weird sight.
Still going a lot of back and forth out here as Rhino has just got Irish whipped right into the turnbuckle post. But Moose definitely selling the back pain as he pulls out a table.
Dun dun dun.
See, if this was Star Wars, he would have actually been Devon's son.
Yeah.
Because
everybody relates to everybody.
Yes.
AEW indeed, Senor Mike.
Mm-hmm.
What am I looking for?
I'm gonna say that table is gonna break pretty easy.
It looks already broken.
Yes.
It's bending. It'd be so funny if that's a Japanese table and dude just bounces off of it. It's like boom.
You gotta sit down for dinner, put your paper plate with some food on it, and it just breaks through.
AEW. Yeah, Bash at the Beach, which is happening on Wednesday. We're gonna have Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida taking on Mel and Awesome Colin.
Out here, probably gonna be different than I thought, but powerbomb into the very flimsy table.
And it didn't break.
It broke. Don't listen to him.
It broke real quick.
Yes. Let's see if it breaks before he even gets there. I would say it's like just the small of his back was on it and it dripped through it.
Yeah, nothing on AEW's Twitter either.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, definitely be interesting to see. Oh no. Okay, we started again.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Cage has signed with AEW. Says Steven Jackson 167. So he's also seen that post.
Yeah,
I guess they were waiting until this particular match, which is why he didn't actually have a match.
I don't think they're competing with anything really. I mean, the AEW still hasn't made a response yet.
True. Yeah, we're definitely going to keep our eyes on that because that's huge breaking news right there if that is the case. Thank you, Steven Jackson 167. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like this video, share this video to your friends. Let's have a huge conversation. Hey, share this to your friends and have them chime in on it. Let's all talk about this, guys. More trash can lids. Oh, into the head. Subscribe to the channel, become a part of our Smarky family. Because we need as many Smarky family members as we can possibly get. The more Smarky family members, the more we can do more things for you guys. And that's what we want to do. So come on, guys. You have the power to help us grow. And you have that power. And hey, we really appreciate just you hanging out and commenting and stuff, too. So, and, fourth like. Thank you guys so much.
Mostly from what I saw, it was mostly just people retweeting that same story and talking about it, explained why he jobbed like that. Lost the way he did. 2,
kick out.
But it's not. No one else has was collaborated. Yeah, collaborated evidence with it. So it's kind of up in the air still, but it seems legit. There are some other noted people in wrestling Twitter are talking about it as well.
So he is doing Randy Savage.
It's yeah, but it's not the same color scheme. I'm saying that.
Did he not do pink and yellow?
The different types of pink and yellow though.
Okay.
Those pink and yellow just doesn't go together. You could work with a more neutral one, but that just doesn't work.
So I guess he's the second black man to become Randy Savage. Unless there's others other than he's another champion for Ring of Honor. I can't remember his name. Jay Lethal.
Uh-huh. I don't know what Rhino was stopping there for.
He saw RVD in the back of his mind, and he's like, "Oh no!" He turned on me.
He was thinking of the same question you were. Like, who was that guy? He's like, all right, that's him. But it's like the cat.
Oh!
But it's like the cat buffering.
Oh. That was painful. Oh, snuggling up together. And a kick out. I think before 2. Like right before 2. And it is an interesting match thus far. He's grabbing another table. Oh no, that's when you go through it. Don't you understand how this works?
At least it's
what are you looking for, Rhino? Who are you
Rhino must be going through it because the one Moose went through was a lot flimsier than that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's like in his contract. It's like the only tables that go through were the ones that break with a strong breeze.
I will not be taken out by. I'm not going through a proper table. I'm not. Okay, so it's. And out of nowhere, Doja Cat makes the save for for Moose. Doja Cat and Moose have all the animals.
Oh, Rhino's an animal.
I know. And a kick to the face.
Yeah. At least he didn't do the sidestepping the door, so he just runs through the table.
Ooh, nice drop kick.
That's a little too basic. Yeah, nice drop kick in the corner by Moose. Tall guy that's pretty athletic.
Yeah, I remember it was Moose versus Austin Aries, and we were really impressed. Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
Nice clothesline.
So, when it comes down to it, I would say this was probably the best of the Retro Guys' match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Rhino has always been the one who I always felt could still go. And it's always amazing that WWE just did not let him.
I mean, RVD can still go. It's just weird what they did with the whole match.
True.
I mean, it was a full-blown match between either...
oh!
Moose actually did go through it, but so did the ref.
That was nice. Dude, you gored the ref. Drat Moose's 1,
2.
And a kick out.
Okay?
What?
At least that ref was really on top of things.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta give him that much credit.
He came out real quick. It was like, don't worry, I know not TNA, I know Impact policy. They're gonna be out here as quick as a flash.
It's like, come on, dude, you didn't do the right 2 sign. You're supposed to go like this. It's like 2.
He's flicking off the crowd?
I hear on some worlds that means peace between worlds. That was a Rick and Morty joke. Like, he made a battery that had a microverse in it, and all the people in the microverse.
And a low blow.
Everything they did produced energy to power the battery.
Mm-hmm.
And like they went there because the battery wasn't working. He goes flipping them off, and it's like, I told him this means peace between worlds.
Ooh! Game. Moose wins. 1, 2, 3. Drat.
That's the other thing too, is that Rhino's a lot more reliable to take the pin because he definitely seems more willing to push younger guys. Which good on him. I mean, like I said, out of all the retro guys, I felt he had the best match.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then having it as a hardcore stipulation definitely did help it too.
Yeah.
So let me give you your 6 plus 7 is 13. Then you had. Is that all the ones you had right so far?
What?
Yeah, those are the only two we've gotten right so far.
I only got 2 right?
Uh-huh. Because Michael Elgin lost, Cage didn't perform, Madman lost.
Right.
So
Okay.
1, and then there's only 2 matches left. Possibly, correct.
Because right now the Tessa and the Tessa, and I mean that's going to be the main event. So unless they quickly go to the tag teams, they're probably not going to get the tag team match.
Man, I need a tag team match.
Yeah, he did need it. So.
I do need a tag team match. If not, I lose. So 6 plus 7, that is 13. And then I had 3. Okay, tag team championship match.
That's good.
Oh man, I almost had a heart attack. Eddie won, so that's 5 points. So 5 plus 7, so I'm 1 point behind you right now. Drat. Screw you, Moose. I should have did higher for Moose. I knew he was gonna win. Should have switched out Cage and Moose. Dang it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Again, not for my championship, but you got 3. You might get 3 extra points.
Okay, so we can tag team match next.
So I'm at 12. You're at 13 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get this win here, I will be up 4 points, and then Tessa would have to lose, because I would only be up. Because you'll end up winning by 3 points if the North don't retain here. Is the North heels?
Yeah. You know, to be completely honest, I went with these guys because I felt you were gonna go with those guys, so I thought it was a safe bet.
And I switched it up on you with the North.
Yeah. I'm on Ray Swan and Willie Mack. Because if we get this, that's already sealed.
Mm-hmm. No, you get this one right, it's a done deal.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You
If I
get
get
those
this
3
right-
extra points.
I said if I get this right, it's already
Right.
sealed. Looking at the side package, I'm like, okay, Tessa, let's do this.
Stinking bloody whatever the credit's name is.
Oh, he's got to split his boy, bro.
I really wish I knew everything that was going on completely.
Yeah, well, it definitely looks like it's going to be Willie Mack out there by himself.
Interesting. He'll turn for Rich.
I don't know, but the North probably won't need, so let's go Tessa.
Is Sue Young still a part of Impact?
I don't know. Tessa.
And it wasn't like it was the North that gave him his injury. It was, what was his name? It was the Chris brothers, OVE. Or Christ brothers. Alright, so it's the tag team match. Willie Mack coming out on his lonesome. Apparently he's older than us by 4 years.
Not by a good amount. The shirt says he's 87 years old. He looks good though. Still moves nice.
I'm pretty sure that means he was born in 87.
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
So yeah, he's hyped to be here. It's time to introduce the North. I think they're being they're getting. Some days I just can't speak. Here you go, senor. But they are entering the ring to a chorus of boos, I think. And it looks like the one guy with all the tats wears traditional wrestling headgear, which is interesting. He also wears a singlet.
Let's see how this goes. Please pull it out. 87-year-old Willie Mack.
I mean, you're older than both of them combined, probably.
No.
And
use your wisdom.
Use all those years of experience.
Show them how back in your day you used to wrestle.
With all those flips and things. So it is now a handicap match. So this is going to be interesting.
Back in my day, we used to have to do flips through 4 feet of snow.
Okay, so definitely starting off like a traditional heel handicap match.
Tied himself in.
That'd be funny if Willie went out and those two were actually. But I don't think this is supposed to be a comedy match. So definitely going for irritating the baby face. Oh, and just double teaming them. And double clothesline.
Nope. There you go.
He is. Whoa!
Spending power slam there.
Very good, like a helicopter one too. Like really, that looked really good. Like he had full control over that other guy. Oh, that was nice. Into an enziguri through the ropes. Blocked by one of the North members. Going in, forearm to the back of the neck. Oof. Now I'm gonna go look some more Brian Cage news.
Mac trying to hold his own. The double team's run again to him. Can he survive? I sure hope so.
That's right.
What?
STTDB. What the crud does that even mean? Fifth quarter LSU Best Fans in the Country Part 6. Apparently down on what street is that again? New Orleans. That's always popular with flashing and crud.
Bourbon.
Thank you. So apparently on Bourbon Street, it is mental
Such
down
a
there.
difficult name to remember.
Sad is it's right in front of my face too.
Mm-hmm. As
I just
Bourbon
didn't
Street
think to
always
look.
is.
See, I don't go to Bourbon Street. I try to stay away from stuff like that. It's not my cup of tea.
What is your cup of tea?
My favorite is actually black breakfast brew.
Thinking Earl Grey.
No, not Earl Grey for me. I definitely like it. I like the black tea leaves because it has more caffeine and it keeps you like energized. And but I really like it when there's like fruity flavors in there. That's when it's my favorite.
A black tea coffee and you put some fruity pebbles in there? The black tea coffee and then you pour some fruity pebbles?
What fruity pebbles?
That's
I don't
something.
eat fruity pebbles. Did you know they made fruity pebbles marshmallow now?
Fruity pebbles marshmallow?
Yeah, there's marshmallows in fruity pebbles now.
Okay.
It's
Makes
definitely
sense.
really good for Willie. He's definitely showing his strength and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice spinning elbow. Clothesline to the turnbuckles. Clothesline into the running clothesline into the
Yeah, here's like your
bicep.
NXT.
Oh, Willie?
Yeah.
What?
Either that would like.
Oh no! What?
Either that.
That was impressive.
Either that or turned away from.
Turn away from him.
Yeah. But I definitely remember a time where he was like. People were talking about him going, but then it just ended.
Did you see that kip up?
Huh?
And missed the moonsault there, unfortunately. Man, Willie Mack is bloody awesome. I guess I could understand. Oh, nice. I definitely understand if he decided to turn away, but I cannot understand.
But, no. I'm turning him away.
Oh,
like
that's,
tryouts.
oh, that's even dumber. So either they turned him away, or they let him go after being signed. Which is, both of those scenarios are stupid because now they have Keith Lee, which is a lot like Willie Mack. They're both similar guys, but
I like Willie Mack more.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
He has way more character than Keith Lee, and he definitely he plays onto his facial expressions. Now look at that. He's playing up to the camera, playing up to the crowd, a lot like what Kenny Omega and Takahashi and Will Ospreay and a lot of those Young Bucks do, and a lot of times WWE just don't do anymore, and it's really unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let us know what you think about who do you like better, Keith Lee or Willie Mack? He's going for something. And not to take anything away from Keith Lee either.
No, Keith Lee is good.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put me between both the guys, I'd go say Willie Mack over Keith Lee. They're just both similar in the fact that they're both more quick-moving, athletic big guys.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and he kept hold of Willie as well. Crucifix bomb. Ooh! That looks painful as heck.
Remember, who was the group that did the double crucifix bomb?
I honestly don't remember.
Was it the Bar? That makes sense with them do it in WWE.
They might have done it once before.
was definitely a regular move. And I think it was them because, that was Sheamus's single move.
Mm-hmm.
But theirs always looked sloppy. That would look nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think it helps because they look similar in height. So they probably had the equal lift. Very balanced. And they also did the double neutralizer too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is Cesaro's maneuvers. Keith Lee, is talking about Keith Lee earlier. Is Willie Mack? Oh, I was gonna say, is he gonna do like a double, like gut busters off the top?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Willie Mack ever used the line, is Willie Mack gonna have to choke a bitch? You seen that one?
Oh, drat!
You seen that one before with the Chappelle show?
What?
Because to me, that's like one of the most memorable lines out there.
Which line?
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
Nah. Is that from whose line is it anyway?
No, it's Chappelle.
Oh.
Dave Chappelle. When we're making fun of how Wayne Brady is looked as like the whitest black guy in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So he's showing him gangster. So like driving up to one of his hoes who's short on money. And it's like, is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? It's like, Willie Mack's gonna have to choke a bitch?
That was a top rope. Oh, beautiful frog splash.
Because given Willie Mack's personality, I'm sure he's a big fan
that
of
pulls out
Dave
the ref.
Chappelle. Especially since he would have been right in that time period to be a big fan of him. Like the age period. Because Dave Chappelle, when he was big, I was too young to watch it. I watched it.
That's me in South Park. I was too young when it first came out.
Okay, so that's a weird one. He just kicked out one of the guys in the double team. What? Was something? What happened there? I don't know.
I honestly don't know. I think he was saying that he was the legal man. Oh, stunner!
Mm-hmm. I thought he was trying to go for a rainmaker there.
Oh, super kick. Kick. Oh, nice double team.
Ref, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what's happened. Ooh! That was nice looking. 1, 2, 3.
Well, he tried, but the ref really failed him there.
Mm-hmm. Good luck, my friend. It is. So I'm leading right now. That was 5 points for myself, with the North retaining. Let me just.
Yeah, I must have still done bad with the fact that you lost like your top two. And you're still leading.
Yeah, so far you've only gotten those two right. But Ace was a 7-pointer, Moose was a 6-pointer, and then Tessa's an 8-pointer. So if you get those three, that's all your big ones. And I've got all the little bitty ones. So that's like, I'm only at 17. And you are at 15? No, you're at 13.
Okay. Hey, Joey Janela shirt.
Oh my gosh, Joey Janela's in the impact zone, Mackle. So 13 plus 8 is 21. 17 plus 1 is 18. So you get me by 3 points. Grace, I can't believe I wanted to go Taya, but I decided not to, and that's on me.
Yeah, sure. He definitely wanted to go for Taya.
Whatever.
Yeah. Just like I
Oh,
want.
Joey Ryan. Oh, Sammy Callihan. Oh, Eddie
Yeah,
Edwards.
just like I want to go for the North.
I thought you did. I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I just wasn't sure about the two, but I felt like it was a safer bet because I thought that's what I thought I was gonna be with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this leading up to their next a big event? Impact Rebellion in April.
Terminal
Taking
5.
note of that.
Okay, I'll take a mental note. It was May, right?
I almost said yes. Oh my gosh.
But at least I know for sure it's June. Was it April?
That's actually true. That's the right one.
No, I was legitimately asking. I was forgetting.
No, yes, it is. It is.
April 5th. April 5th.
So far, before the main event, what are your thoughts on this event so far?
Some ups, some downs. Some really good ups though.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to like tell you why. Yeah, Simon Miller. No, but yeah, of course the two downs, RVD and Shamrock. That one's kind of a low one. It wasn't terrible, but it was pretty average and short.
Yeah, it's probably like a C grade if we were grading.
Yeah, but everything else was pretty good.
Right.
Even the Rhino one was good on its own.
I was really entertained by the Rhino Moose match.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were gonna rate it in the Smarky family dynamic, Ken Shamrock versus Madman Fulton, was it worth it?
Not for pay-per-view.
I agree.
Yeah.
Ace versus Trey Miguel, was it worth it?
Yes.
Very surprisingly, it was only 12 minutes and 55 seconds, and they got a lot in that time.
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense. They did a really good job with that match. Possibly match of the night. Johnny Bravo is apparently her manager's name, Ty Valkyrie.
Yeah, I know that.
I did not. Ty Jordan and ODB. Was it worth it?
I missed a lot of the match, really.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to do the laundry stuff.
Mm-hmm.
From what I saw, it wasn't. It was good.
Mm-hmm. I watched it all.
Worth it.
I would say it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they had a lot of interesting sequences go down, and I thought the ending was pretty interesting with Ty getting the win off as being like a dastardly heel. She looks vicious with that black eye. Oh my gosh. Makes her look super tough. Tessa Blanchard, that is. Brian Cage versus RVD. That wasn't worth it.
No.
That didn't even happen. Rob Van Dam versus Doggo.
No.
Was, well...
That was not a full-length match. And,
right.
You know.
It wasn't even a full-length match. It only lasted 4 minutes and 11
didn't even
seconds.
know it was a match.
Right.
Yeah.
Apparently Moose versus Rhino was 13 minutes. But before that, it was Eddie Edwards defeating Michael Elgin. Was that one worth it?
Yeah, I thought it was worth it.
I highly agree. And so far, that's been... dang, I don't want to look up Trey Miguel's thing. That so far has been the longest match of the night, which clocking in at 19 minutes, 53 seconds.
Yes, once again, you know, very Japanese style.
Mm-hmm.
Like the King's Road
And
kind of style.
Mm-hmm. I thought when it comes to like big guys just battering each other, I thought they were able to be very athletic and put in like a lot of fun moves and stuff. I really enjoyed their match. And that's coming from someone who's not always the biggest fan of big hoss matches, so to speak, you know? And Moose versus Rhino, was it worth it?
Yes.
And the North, in a handicap match for the championship, because Rich Swann was on the sideline taking on Willie Mack, was that one worth it?
The stipulation does kind of make it value a little less. because it just seems more like a team or episode, more than pay-per-view. But it was very entertaining, and I did enjoy it. So I would say worth it.
I would also say worth it as well. And that just leaves this final match, the main event, Tessa Blanchard taking on Sami Callihan for the Impact World Championship. It's an intergender match, because I know people might be like, Sami, that could be a guy or a girl. Sami Callihan is a man. Tessa Blanchard is a woman. So this is going to be quite the match. And so this is where it all goes down. In order for me to get the extra 3 points plus 2 extra Royal Rumble slot picks, I need Sami to retain his championship. However, for Liam here to get the 3 extra points to start off the gate with 2 extra Royal Rumble picks, one for the men, one for the women, that is Sami needs to lose and Tessa needs to take the win here. So big stakes, not for the championship, but leading to our next competition for the championship. And I think because we decided to do that, definitely has raised the interest and the peaks and valleys higher, And I have a feeling if you knew Rich Swann was injured, you wouldn't have picked them to win. Because neither one of us knew of the injury. It's the Death Machine, Sami Callihan. I'm surprised OVE ain't out with them. But then again, he does usually... No, he sometimes has interference.
Come on, Tessa.
Looks like his hair grew back.
Well, yeah, definitely.
If anyone doesn't know what that means, we ended up watching an Impact event where it was Pentagon Jr. taking on Sami Callihan
in the mask versus hair match.
And what an intense match that was.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'd say that because I've definitely seen Sami since then with hair. They're the ones, so... But I mean, yeah, he's obviously got his hair back.
Yeah, I haven't been watching Impact, so I missed his growth.
After watching all that New Japan stuff, that looked like the safest pile driver ever.
Oh, wait. I missed it. Drat.
The match means a lot to you.
I didn't know it was starting that quick. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Really, Sammy, I think you gotta stop gloating. It's really slowing you down. Giving your opponents time to regroup.
Oh, she hit her finisher already.
Well, Sami Callihan can also get the pile driver
kick out
immediately too. So,
does he do a package? What kind of
no, it's pile driver.
Oh, just a normal one?
Uh-huh.
So you said it was safe for that. Well, that lady's rooting for Tessa.
I said after all the Wrestle Kingdom launched it. Looks like the safest pile driver ever.
Ooh. This is from, let's move up here. This is from Glenn Hunt with Brian Cage has signed AEW and WWE. The crud. Senior Glenn, you need to work on your grammar.
Signed to AEW.
That was a really good Hurricane Rana.
Head scissors takedown.
Or that too.
Yeah, well, you signed with AEW. Probably wouldn't work well with
Brian Cage cannot sign for both people. That's not...
Probably wouldn't really work well with WWE, to be honest.
Mm-mm.
Oh, and he caught...
We've seen guys with other similar physiques to him not do as well because of their just height, I guess.
No, that was a Hurricane Rana, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, for instance, Big E hasn't really done well. You know, Big E hasn't really done that well in like singles competition in WWE, and I don't think Cage is a Triple H guy. Because Triple H doesn't really seem to like muscular guys like that.
Right. I like her ring gear, so even though I need Sammy to win, I'm inclined to root for Tessa. Oh my gosh!
Sammy,
got
please.
smacked by somebody's beers.
Please, Sammy.
Ooh, knees to the guardrail.
You have to understand how expensive those though are. You can't just waste them.
Man, they really allow people to just flick people off in this promotion. I mean, I know they, in New Japan, they're allowed to flick people off too. I think AEW on their pay-per-views they are as well.
Such weird thing to put focus on after all the twerking.
That was disgusting. Oh yeah, we talked a lot about RVD's match.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just whatever.
Mm-hmm. So is this a hardcore match as well?
Why?
The ref isn't doing much to get control over what's going on.
I mean, it's a ref and it's also a championship match.
True. Oh, did you see their street brawl that happened?
No.
I think a couple of weeks ago they posted like at the end of one of the Impact episodes.
Hey, look, he has a Baby Yoda tattoo on his arm.
With
With
Sammy?
a pumpkin, yes. It just looks really ugly. And probably isn't Baby Yoda. Like a Green Goblin thing, but it's like... Wouldn't look like Baby Yoda, I guess. You know, I'm just trying to make a joke.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's supposed to be like blood splats or paint spots.
What?
Tessa's red in her gear.
Assume blood spots. I don't know why paint splotches would make sense. I mean, unless you're asking if it's like real blood or not.
No, I don't think it's real. I was just trying to see what it's supposed to represent. So is he supposed to be just absolutely disgusting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, that it would make more sense for them to bring in trash bags instead of
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Zoom in on that tattoo so we can see what it is.
I told you it's like a goblin with a pumpkin.
Mm.
But it's like a green thing with big ears in the like a brown cloth.
He does like to play to the camera,
So I'm just making
like
fun
play
of
to
him.
the crowd a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch the? Oh, that looked absolutely painful.
Now I would say this: he was in NXT, but I think he left on his own because they weren't utilizing him correctly.
I do remember you saying that. Or I remember hearing that from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was a devastating looking move. So, did you end up, hey, it's those guys. The Latino World Order.
The guy in the Latino World Order shirt?
Well, I was just mentioning it. Well, a lot of people probably don't know. We ended up doing a show where we brought that back, but it didn't last very long because scheduling conflicts, and it was really hard to do because I didn't have the time that I needed for it.
Mm-hmm.
But Liam here brought back the Latino World Order as a faction for his little group there. And it was really cool to see that shirt. It reminded me of it. Hopefully one day we can bring it back. But yeah, did you ever get to see Brian Cage versus Tessa Blanchard?
No.
Did Wrestling Circus keep their YouTube stuff on? Because I know
I don't know.
You didn't check. Yeah, I know it's on Wrestling Circus, that match. If you were ever interested in seeing it. That is so disgusting. Oh my gosh.
I never heard of soda gusting before. Is it a tasty soda?
No. It's very nasty. Just like Sammy Callihan.
So gusting is a terrible flavor? I'll remember that.
And looks like Tessa was able to grab the ropes before her doom.
Mm-hmm. Before she got power bombed into a table.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she got caught into a pile. Oh, still got pile driven into the table.
And really get it properly through the table.
And the table broke, so that's great. And now Sammy is Tessa just made the count back into the ring. I was getting close there. Alright, back to finding out things. Why isn't Zendaya? Zendaya's wearing weird clothes. Anyway.
That was the match.
It's still going. And it's pretty good. Just checking, it's checking up on NXT returns Blackpool for its third. Oh, NXT is going back for its third takeover show. Don't know when, but that's what they said.
To where?
To Blackpool.
Oh, okay. A good selling from Tessa Blanchard.
Oh, that is just a... Okay, no, Blackpool 2, it was their third takeover show. Never mind. Tap and watch that.
Okay.
They're mental. That looked painful. Yeah, still a lot of people talking about Brian Cage signing.
Uh-huh. So, in the middle ring, almost had double count out there. I'm telling him I was this close. Super close.
I don't think this particular SoCal Uncensored site is in relations to the.
No, definitely no.
Oh, okay.
Tessa Blanchard standing valiantly, fighting Sam Callihan. All she can. Samoan drop on the weak knees. For code breaker from the second rope. 1, 2.
Kick out.
Tessa trying to go up to the top turnbuckle.
NXT versus UK NXT takeover. Yeah, that is actually happening.
But it's not. Oh my gosh! 1, 2, kick out. If I was given that, I'd be dead. I don't understand how Tessa survived. But it's called NXT Worlds Collide. It's not technically a takeover, so it's going to happen the Saturday before Royal Rumble, and it has a lot of interesting matches set up for it so far. We're interested to see and interested to watch it. We'll probably watch it on our own time that Saturday, and then review it for our podcast before Royal Rumble and our, what do you call it?
Probably on Sunday, you know, in the BoJack Horseman. Bojack comes first.
Especially since it's its end.
Yeah. Even if it was just the beginning, it comes first.
She no-sold it. RKO.
RKO somewhere.
And a kick out.
Because anything ever comes out of nowhere, I think it comes from somewhere.
It's a good point.
It's like RKO out of nowhere. The rings are somewhere.
Randy Orton?
Hey, Issa, is the ring a somewhere or nowhere? It's a somewhere.
I win. Nice reference.
Yeah.
Watched it not too long ago with Courtney. Good movie. Classic. But what? Drat, what was I trying to say? Oh, sit out powerbomb. 1. Oh!
He's
Into
like,
the
never mind
submission.
that. Went into a muffler stretcher.
Muffler stretcher.
Oh, it's called a Brock lock, but Brock doesn't use it like once, so it shouldn't really count. It was used by what's his face?
Into Boston Crab. Single leg Boston Crab.
Bob Holly. Back when he was like Sparkplug, whatever his name was.
Probably Sparkplug Holly.
I don't think it had anything with his real name.
Into the STF.
What that mean? Well, it was Sparkplug something.
Or, I'm not entirely sure is that an STF?
Yes.
Okay.
You see the step over, toe hold, the choke, the headlock.
Go into, now pulling the wrist. Oh, she got her leg out, got to the bottom rope, but she took a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Vein damage.
It was a Truman Sparky plug. That was back in the day where like everyone had careers, you know, day jobs. He was a race car driver. Or, yeah, I think it was just like race car driver. It was, I mean, either that or he was like a pit guy. I'm pretty sure it was just race car driver. That's why he's spark plug. And why he was called the muffler stretcher. This belt's a no-no. Why did he throw away the brass knuckles? Could have still used them. Oh, the ref's like, where does this get in here? Why is he grabbing his crotch? Why do I always have to turn around? Right when things get interesting.
And a kick out into a crippler crossface.
Well, no, it's a modified, almost like Cobra clutch type thing, crossface. Crippler crossface, you have the arm locked in with the legs. That's mostly, it's like a regular crossface, but you also kind of put a twist on the arm with your legs. Powerbomb.
Oh! A sit out pile driver and a kick out. Are you kidding me? What is this match?
Dude, that was literally the first 5 seconds of the match.
That
Yes.
That pile driver.
That pile driver
Oh
kick
my
out was
gosh.
the first 5 seconds of the match.
This is insanity, man.
No, I told you, he's not insanity. He thought the idea, but they didn't put him in there, so he's not insanity. Yeah, but I had a stinking suspicion that you were not paying attention to the beginning of the match.
No, I was looking at things and texting.
Yes, and then your reaction to it was like, oh, he definitely wasn't paying attention. 1, 2, kick out. I'm never sure what that one is. So
Oh, she's clutching her knee. Is that gonna help?
I don't
with
think
the
it's.
finish?
I don't think it's a prawn hold. She's been clutching her knee for a while now. That might actually be a prawn hold. That's what it is.
Did he just spit at her vagina?
No, I think it was supposed to be towards the knee. That's what I think of your eye.
For some reason, it looked like it was right at the vagina.
Canadian destroyer out of nowhere.
Going for that final bit. Panama Sunrise.
Still don't like the move, but thumbs up, thumbs down.
DDT. Oh no, this is it. You get it.
Lock DDT. 1, 2, 3. Yay, Tessa won. Yay.
It was a cute match. 3 points.
It was a cute match. It was the Hello Kitty of matches. Yeah, I was like, oh, Toad's adorable. Really love the part where he shoot a snot rocket at the woman and spit on her knee. Toad's adorable. Cutest thing ever.
I was just talking about that ending sequence was a lot of fun. What is she saying?
I don't know.
I'm trying to read her lips. It's not easy. But yeah, was it worth it for you?
Yeah.
So is she the first woman to hold the Impact World Wrestling Championship?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can say your move, WWE.
Let's be fair, they're not going to try to answer that.
You mean they can't?
Very interesting. Overall, I definitely do believe this show was worth it. A lot of good, their ups were really big ups, not going to lie. They had a lot of strong matches. Your final thoughts of the show?
No, I thought it was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Some good matches. Kind of compared to the others, disappointing one between Ken Shamrock and Madman.
Mm-hmm.
And then a not so good one with RVD in there.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I thought they had a lot of good matches in there. I was very entertained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and congratulations on those extra 3 points and those two extra Royal Rumble picks that you get ahead of me.
He's gonna be my new entrance.
Oh man! But that was a fun little prediction competition off the blue, off the fly. It was fun, and definitely gave me a handicap for Royal Rumble. So we'll see what happens.
You're Willie Mack.
I am the Willie Mack of the Smarky family. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna sign out now.
Mm-hmm.
Please comment down below what you guys thought of this particular show, Impact Wrestling Hard to Kill. Let us know. We're going to respond to each and every comment on our YouTube channel.
Then after you do that, please give this video a sexy like.
And I'm the sexy one.
After you do that, you might as well share this video and all of our videos to your friends.
And enemies.
And then hit subscribe, so that way you're a part of the Smarky family. After you do all of that, please go ring the notification bell, because
you want to get notified for when we go live for podcast stream with the Smarky family, and anytime we go live for pay-per-views, any videos we put up, information polls, anything like that.
Yeah, and then just like everyone here, you got to share and spend time with us, because let's say you don't know that we are doing stuff like this, and you can go and share and subscribe to us now and ring the notification bell, like you said, so that way you don't have to just see it on a news article. You just already know, boom, we're here. We had a lot of fun with this. It's always fun to watch something different and outside of WWE, because I'm going to say this, Impact definitely has a different feel than WWE and All Elite Wrestling and MLW. It's always fun to get new and different things. Yeah, we're going to see if there's anything else new out there for next week. If not, we're just going to do our own thing. But thanks again so much for watching. Go to Twitter and follow me on Twitter at IsaJ_STP.
Follow me on Twitter at Liam_SWA.
And I guess it's over. I guess at the end of the day, we have to say, until next time, it will be awesome.
Bye, everyone.